We're hearing for the first time from the Clark County District Attorney on camera after the resignation of a Clark County School District Trustee. Good evening, I'm Marie Mortier.
And I'm Jim Snyder. Glad you're with us tonight. Katie Williams stepped down last month after District Attorney Steve Wolfson had Metro Police investigate claims that she was living out of state, still voting on the board. That's a violation of Nevada law. Crisis in the Classroom investigative reporter Tiffany Lane has been digging into the story from the beginning. She joins us in the studio with trying to get answers to questions that you're hearing from people out in the community.
That's right. I mean, one of the big things is, will Katie Williams face any prosecution following this investigation? In that investigatory report by Metro Police, investigators requested an arrest warrant and were denied. Today, I found out why. Now, let's go back in time. Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson received a letter from 5 other trustees on that board and several community members requesting an investigation. That was a few months ago. Metro completed that investigation and found that she was living in Nebraska starting around April of this year, and Wolfson sent a letter to Williams last month asking her to step down. He says she didn't initially, and he filed a petition in district court. Williams then resigned, denying that she lives out of state or even out of her district. But many still have questions since her seat for District B became vacant, including why Wolfson decided not to prosecute Williams. Here's what he had to say.
We receive 55,000 cases a year or more. I have 300 pending murder cases. I have a lot of lawyers that prosecute serious felony and violent offenders. I've talked to a lot of people in this community. That's what they want me to focus on.
Now, Wolfson says that the sheriff agreed with his decision, and had Williams been convicted, her consequences would have been limited. Now, tonight on News 3 at 6, we break down what happens to the money Williams received while allegedly living out of state, as well as the status of some of those deciding votes she had. She was a part of several motions and 43 votes that people have been asking about. So, we'll just answer some of those questions. What happens to those? Because people think she's violating state law. She shouldn't be able to get away with some of those things. We have some answers, but it comes down to some state law. So we'll have that for everyone later tonight on News 3 at 6.
All right, looking forward to that information then, Tiffany. Thank you. And in the meantime, the conversation continues. If you want to send the Crisis in the Classroom team that information, contact them. That information is on news3lv.com. You can also scan that QR code on your screen.